Good morning, and it is a beautiful day in the Smoky Mountains. And clear sky, blue sky. Well, maybe not so much. It's raining. So we made a change of plans, and we decided to come on down to the Smoky Mountains. Roan Mountain had a wind advisory and treacherous weather, so we decided not to do that. And decided to come on down here to Smoky Mountains, and we're going to hike the Appalachian Trail down here to a shelter. So we're going to take the Appalachian Trail here to Boulevard Trail here, and we're going to work our way to this shelter right here for tonight. Won't be too bad, a little over 8 miles, and the elevation isn't quite, I'm already at high elevation, so it won't be too much climbing. But it's going to be raining all day today, and probably tomorrow too. So we're going to do this tonight, and then we're going to come back and come down around this way down to this shelter here for tomorrow night. And then it'll just be I don't know how many miles, 5 or 6 miles back to the car. So this is not really too rough of a deal. Just have to deal with this rain. And because I'm in the Smoky Mountains, you have to get a permit to camp at these shelters, because they fill up and you're outside without it, just in a tent, which is okay. But if this is going to be just pouring down rain the whole time, I think I will make sure that I have a spot in the shelter. So that's what we're going to do. A little abbreviated trip compared to what I had planned, but the weather's just too hazardous. And this will be good enough. I guess hopefully it'll clear up, get a few mountain views. This is a beautiful trail. I've been on to this section before, all the way up through here in the past. So it's beautiful. It's just a really nice section, but it is going to be rainy. But that's all part of nature. Got to take the good with the bad. Let's take a peek out the window here, see what we got started for our day here. So that's how it looks right now. Hopefully it'll be better. But if not, we'll enjoy what the good Lord gives us and start this trail. Got my backpack all loaded up and my back cover. So we'll say goodbye to the old Honda Civic and start heading out. Alrighty, my first intersection of the trip, and I'm heading on the Appalachian Trail. I'm going to be going a little further to the Boulevard, and tomorrow night I'll be coming out of where the Kephart shelter is, which is down, coming up from that way. That's downhill a little ways. But we're heading out this way, and it's still raining, and it's still foggy, and there's no views. But it is a pretty day nevertheless. It's not too windy, at least today. A little bit cool. Not too bad. I've seen a few people out on the trail. But even in the rain and fogged in like this, it's just everything it looks so much more green. So onward we go. Okay, I'm at my next intersection. To the Boulevard Trail is where I'm going, and the Appalachian Trail down that way is where we'll be heading tomorrow. We'll come right back to this spot, and that's be the way we go to our other shelter. So this way is where we're going for about, I guess, Mount LeConte is 5.3 miles, so the shelter's right around there somewhere, not too far. So what's going on here? Rainbow Falls Trail closed Monday through Thursday. I guess they're doing some improvements. This is always good. So onward we go. There's a little place called the Jump Off Trail just up here a little bit, but I think we're going to skip that because there's nothing really to see today. There's no views. But hopefully tomorrow when we come back this way, it'll be a little different. So that's it for right now. Alright, up that way is the jump off. And I'm not even going to bother climbing up there. We'll catch that tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have better luck with the views. Oh, there's all kinds of water. Don't worry about a water source. It's just right at your feet. It's all good, clean water coming down through here. So I carried probably 3 liters of water, which is probably more than I needed for sure. But you never can be too careful. So onward we go. This trail gets maintained pretty well, so to keep the trail from eroding away, they got these logs in here to direct the water off the trail so they ain't constantly rolling down and eroding it. And put all these rocks in here. So this park is pretty well maintained. Pretty neat. Kind of eerie out here. Hope I run into a bear. If I do, well, I'll just have to beat his ass. I don't have a choice. Yep, so I take a little break, take a little rest. Still no views as of yet. Did meet a couple people that were day hiking. They had already been up to the lodge and turned around and came back. There's actually a lodge up here you can actually stay overnight. It's usually booked up well in a year in advance. But it's like, oh, maybe a quarter mile past the shelter I'm going to be at. So I go up there, check it out, take a look at it. There's a good viewpoint up there as well. But there ain't no views today. The old backpack here, the old liner, trying to keep everything dry. The main thing I gotta keep dry in there is my sleeping bag. If that gets wet, I might be in a little bit of trouble. But that's all wrapped up in a compactor bag. It should stay dry. I'm staying in the shelter tonight, so I should be pretty dry no matter what. And even though it's all foggy and gray, it's still beautiful out here. Just looking down through here, this would be a good place to come and do what bears do. But it just goes on and on like this. But it's pretty cool. This is probably a lot easier. In fact, I know this is a lot easier than the trail I was attempting to do at Roan. That would have really pushed me to the limit and beyond, I think. So I'm kind of glad I did this. I still get my outdoor experience without having to do thousands of feet of climbing. Even this trail goes up and down a little bit. A little bit of climbing. But we need to move on. Sit here for a little bit, drink some water, Well, I'm in a little bit of a clearing here. Boy, I hear water rushing down there. I have no idea what that is. It might be Rainbow Falls. But I constantly hear that stream down there. But I'm still on the Boulevard Trail. Up ahead is my shelter. Within probably a mile, maybe a mile and a half. So we're getting there slowly but surely. It's 3:27. I don't even remember when I started this trail. I think it was around, I have no idea, 10 something maybe. Maybe a little earlier. But it's been good so far. Pack's been holding up. I carried everything that I would need for that 4-day trip just to see how the weight would feel. And it's starting to feel real heavy. So I kind of wish I would have ditched the tent that I have in here because I really don't need it. But it's good practice. This pack is designed probably for around 20 pounds, and I think I've got about 25, 26 pounds in this thing, which is kind of heavy for this pack. It doesn't have the real thick belt hips that my other pack had, but it's like 4.5 pounds lighter. But it's not too bad. Mainly straight, flat. It goes up and down a little bit. Some hills are pretty tough. I just climbed one there, back there a little ways. But we're getting there. Oh, here comes somebody right now. Okay, I got another intersection here. Myrtle Point Trail. 0.2 miles that way. And we're going this way. Now the lodge is 0.7 miles, so I think we got about a half mile to go to get to the shelter. 7.3 miles to Newfoundland Gap and 4.6 to the Appalachian Trail. So I got maybe about 0.7 actually. So that shelter and lodge must be pretty close together. So we'll see. We're getting there slowly but surely. Alrighty, I have arrived at my home for the evening. Let's check it out. Not too bad of a setup. Anybody in here? Didn't disturb anybody. That is home. May not look like much, but it's better than being out here in the swamp. Yeah, I just have a little tarp over this thing. That's really cool. Well, that's the trail continuing over to the lodge. I have to go check that out. So this is pretty neat. It looks like I'm the only one. There's one other person I saw on the trail. He's going to be spending the night here too. And that's it. And they have cable system to hang your bags at somewhere along here. Not quite sure where. I have to hunt that up. Oh, there it is over here. That's where you hang your bags at, your food bags. They got it all set up for you. All these backcountry sites here in the Smoky Mountains. And also in Georgia, when you're doing the Appalachian Trail, they have these set up the whole way, which is really convenient. So I'm going to put the pack down and set up shop. minute ago, an hour ago or so. But it is really rainy and misty out again. So, heading on down to the next shelter. Home for the night, and I got firewood. Who would have thunk it? Look at that. Boy, I hope I brought enough fuel cells to get it going. Let me see, upstairs or downstairs? I think I'll do the downstairs. I'm the only one here, so it might just be me tonight. View out my front porch. The water source right down there a little ways. Home sweet home. Alright, dry out a few things, dry out my socks. Out on the Sweet Heifer Trail, going to see Cascading Waterfall up the hill here. Another climb, never ends, and it is still raining. Day 3 of my little backpacking trip, and this is just beautiful here. I look down, I see a dozen different plant variations, and they all bloom at different times. Right now it looks like that white trillium is the one that's blooming at the moment. But it's beautiful out here. You look down through the forest and you just see all this greenery growing up on the forest floor. All these trees up above them. But this is a beautiful day. And it has been raining and raining and raining. Which is nice, it's kept things nice and cool. But it'd be nice to see a little sunshine before I go home. We have made it home, and we'll see who's here to greet me. Oh, wife's off with her sisters. It's just the puppy and the kitty. We'll see which one meets me at the door. See who really loves me. We are done. Let's see who we see. Boy, beautiful day. Rudderbuds blooming. Let's see who's in the house here. Sophie, you in there? Is there a Sophie in there? Well, there's somebody. There she is. Oh, there's my little buddy. What's up, little puppy? Oh, we're outside. Okay. Oh, we're back. Hi, buddy. Hi, little fella. Oh, you've been to the groomer. You've been all cleaned up, haven't you? Hi, buddy. Where's your kitty friend? I didn't think he'd come out. Hi, buddy. Did you bring me a toy? Is that mine? Oh, that's yours. Okay, I'm taking it away. So much for the greeting. Where's the Chasey Pooski at? Where's the kitty at? Well, there you are. You too busy all perched down, are you? Yeah, good old buddy. You may not have missed me, but I missed you. Where's that puppy go? Oh, here she is. Oh, she's back. Oh, back outside we go. Where we going? Taking a walk? She's all excited. Alright, I'll put this phone down.